Anytime anyone tells you to call them for pricing or doesn't put pricing up, I'm just like, you're suspect. You're gonna hear my accent, you're gonna charge me more. Leave me alone. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we're all about leveling up, elevating, and living our absolute best lives. So today's video is all about Wi-Fi and internet connections. You guys asked, I'm delivering, give the people what they want. Anyways, so it's broken down into two different categories for this particular video. We're gonna talk about mobile Wi-Fi, so like MiFi, or people still call it that, and then like in-home Wi-Fi services. So let's get straight into this. So we're gonna start off with Smile. I feel like this is what I started using when I was coming back, staying in the apartment. And to be honest with you, they kept doing this thing where you would run out, like unlimited wasn't really unlimited. It's not, to me, it wasn't the best type of internet, but it could have improved since then. This was maybe like 3 years ago or so. So could have probably improved. Who knows? You guys let me know if you do use Smile, how you like it. But I like the fact that you can move around with it. That I find is very useful because that can kind of eliminate you having to tap onto Wi-Fi or always having to reload data and stuff. It could all just be in one collective thing. So Smile packages, it seems if you want unlimited, I'm gonna just talk about unlimited internet because that's what we're very used to living abroad if you're from the diaspora. Yeah, we're just used to unlimited when you're at home. I understand cell phones are a bit different, but like if you're gonna use Wi-Fi at home, run a business, do things in your home, especially during this COVID time, people aren't going to office, you want reliable internet. So unlimited, it seems like they're starting is 675K. Y'all want to pay that for internet, y'all go ahead, but your sister's not doing that. You're mad. You are mad. And then I'm pretty sure on top of that, you're probably gonna have to pay for installation, and it's not fiber optic. So that is something to consider. So 675 for 3 Mbps or 10 Mbps for 825K. And that is the basic standard for the other fiber optics, which we'll be talking about later in a moment. And that's 825K. Let's just remember that number, okay? Next option is LYCA Mobile, which I thought was pretty cool, but apparently, because too many people are on the network, it's starting to slow down or something. So LYCA Mobile, you can get, what I see the best, like the top one, would be 50 GB. 50 GB, I just feel like if it doesn't say unlimited, I don't know. For what I do, uploading, downloading. 50 GB, I'm just like, what is that? It's gonna be like a week. Anyways, it's only 25 thou for 30 days. So that's something to consider. I mean, if you say that's per week, that still runs you about 100K. So that's not bad for the month. All right, maybe. It says international minutes and calling and stuff, so I'm assuming this is like for your phone, like prepaid, but it's like a hotspot type of situation. But there's like a mobile, people do use that. The last bit of this segment that I'm going to mention are bundles through MTN and AIRTEL. So you could do that if you want to just hotspot. Sometimes I have to do that when I'm out in restaurants because they're not all of them have reliable internet. And if I'm working and I'm in a meeting or I need to like do something quick and it's just not freaking working, which is oftentimes, I just have to hotspot myself. So we're used to monthly bundles abroad, so I'm going to show you guys that first. So for example, say you got like 3 GB or 10 GB, that's about 20K. 20K for 3 GB on MTN and 50K for 10 GB as well. So I'm just seeing this and I'm looking at how much we pay for 2 or 3 GB in Canada, which is like $100 a month. So I'm like, okay, but because I'm so used to shillings now, I'm just like, pay this for what? Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, that is an option if you want to do monthly. So just as a side note, this is phones, not internet, but I just wanted to side note it here. It is highly recommended, especially if you live at home and you use Wi-Fi or you have other means and options at your office. Load daily because you don't really know how much you'll need and you'll use, or you can do like those 3-day bundles and such, but like to do a whole month, I'm just knowing me and my inability of self-control, this will be gone in a few days. And then that's way too much money, like for a few days, because literally it will go in a few days. So that's something to consider. Abroad, these things make more sense to do monthly because everywhere has Wi-Fi. You can just stand beside a Tim Hortons, stand beside a Starbucks and get Wi-Fi. You don't even need to buy anything. You just stand beside the building. You can roll up anywhere and you'll get free Wi-Fi, but here it's not the case. So I understand. So let's move on to AIRTEL. And AIRTEL monthly is about, okay, it's a little bit better, I guess, but anyway. So for 20 GB, it's 50K. For 9 GB, it's 30K. So, actually, no, it's the same. Actually, is it worse? Anyway. Those are your options for moving around Wi-Fi. I actually thought this was way cooler at one point than actually having it in your home, because I'm like, oh, I'm always out and about. Like, you'll definitely need it, but yeah, no, not for me, not for my downloading and uploading lifestyle of my job. Okay, so we're gonna get into the second half of this video, which is in-home routers and installation. So there's ROKE Telecom, and I didn't even know they had fiber optic, but it says custom pricing. That to me is already weird. I'm just like, how, when the other two companies give you the pricing and how much and like the speed and everything, why would I need to call you for custom pricing? Anytime anyone, and guys, this is so common in Uganda, anytime anyone tells you to call them for pricing or doesn't put pricing up, I'm just like, you're suspect. You're gonna hear my accent, you're gonna charge me more. Leave me alone. So I don't do that personally. And being from the diaspora, you're coming from places where on top of a product, it just says the price. It's just standard. Like, it just irritates me. I don't go into ShopRite and they just tell me at the till how much things cost. Like, let's be professional, y'all. Let's be like, literally grab yourself by the balls and get professional. Like, let's get it together. So anyway, ROKE Telecom, sorry. Oh, my little rant. ROKE Telecom, I'm just seeing a lot of 5 Mbps's and I'm like, this is way too slow. So I personally couldn't use this for what I do. But it's all 5 Mbps and $100 per month. For classic, I think that's where they cut you. And then 250K per month for unlimited. But it seems like the downloading, it just seems like there's a quota. Plus they charge you for installation, 300,000 to install in your house. So yeah, I wouldn't go with this just because I have great internet and I really like it. But I understand why people would, because this is available in a lot more places. That's one thing I forgot to mention, the range. Why would, for the previous 3 or 4, why I would go with AIRTEL or MTN is because you can use those in the village, you can use those everywhere, and it's available. I don't think Smile works everywhere in Uganda. Sure, like the hot spots, like the Jinjas, Kampala, Entebbe, Mbarara, Mbale, like those places. But if you're in between and your village is somewhere else, I don't think it's gonna work like that. So that's something to consider. And like a mobile, I highly doubt. But yeah. Anyway, back to the pricing. So fiber optic is something that is very important to me because I can download and upload in minutes, like GBs in minutes, plural in minutes, not even, sometimes even faster. So for me, it's the fiber optic. ROKE has it, but like I said, it says custom pricing, and to me, I'm like, that's a waste of my time, so we move. Next would be Liquid Telecom. So Liquid Telecom has fiber packages. I didn't even know, I actually didn't know about Liquid Telecom until starting to do research for this video. And I was like, ooh, there's other fiber options. Okay, cool, great. Doesn't mean, so means that you're not gonna cap me per month either. So they have silver, gold, and platinum, and it seems that you can, up to 20 Mbps speed for downloading, and then 20, same thing for uploading. So that's the most simple, and that's 169K per month. And installation fee is 120K. And I feel like they're available a lot more places within Kampala as well. And I guess you get a free router, but I don't know why they put that, because that's standard anywhere. Like, you just return the router when you want to let it go, and if you don't return it, they charge you. That's anywhere in the world, so I don't think that's like a perk to include, but whatever. So it's unlimited usage. Gold is faster, platinum is even faster. Platinum is 100 Mbps, but that's 469K. I feel like these are pretty equivalent to what we pay abroad, it seems, but I don't know how much fiber optic internet is in Canada. I wasn't paying for it, so I have no idea. So yeah, something to consider. So we're leaving the best for last, which is my favorite, which is ZUKU internet. And I like ZUKU because I didn't even know this until like well into my stay that we had TV and phone. It was just there lingering, like nobody set it up. Not that they didn't, it's just like my dad didn't get it set up, so I had no idea. So I turned on the TV, I'm like, wow, we have all these channels? And like, I had no idea. Because our DSTV was so limited, so it was like, I just never watched TV. I still don't watch it, but it's cool that there's that option if I get bored one day and I'm home and whatever. So ZUKU entry level is 147K for the basic, and that's 10 Mbps with internet. Free installation. And yeah, you got all these channels. Oh yeah, you do get a phone, free routers. Like I said, don't know why that's like a perk. I'm pretty sure all routers are free. You just get charged if you don't return them anywhere else. The only downfall with ZUKU, which does not affect me, so personally, I don't mind, is if you live outside of these following areas, you don't have it. So you have to live in Naguru, Bukoto, Mutinda, Bugolobi, Mbuya, Mutungo, and Luzira. If you're not in those, fortunately you can't have it. But literally it's a little too good to be true. I'm like, how is it only 150K for all of this? And it's so fast, you guys. I don't even have connection issues. I did a little bit in COVID, but I excused it because I was like, okay, I get it. Perhaps like, you know, shit's going on, it's COVID. But generally speaking, never have a problem. It's insane. I absolutely love ZUKU. So that's why I said I was gonna leave the best for last. Like I said, if you work from home, and that's the majority of the reality of the world now, you're gonna want fiber optic internet. Zoom calls, you don't wanna be like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can I hear you? Da, da, da. It's just awkward, it's off. When it comes to uploading, downloading things, even say like for our lockdown when nobody was working, you just wanted to watch movies, like what were you doing? In Uganda at least there's options, you could go and get movies like delivered to your house, but generally speaking, like what were you doing? So I think it's something to consider with this whole work from home life. You need to have great internet, especially living here in Uganda. It is so hard. You can't just sit in a coffee shop anymore. Like now you can, but like there was a point in time you couldn't, and like how many hours are you gonna do that? Sometimes you just wanna be home and work from home and whatever. You need reliable internet. So if you live in Kampala, these are the solutions for you. We'll do future videos in different areas depending on where you are. And we'll expand on this, but right now, this is what's offered in Kampala. So I hope that answers all your questions about internet usage, and I think I mentioned 7 different companies, so I think that's a lot for you guys to consider and to look into. All of them are Googleable. You can Google them and get all the information, so please don't ask me how much certain things cost. They have websites. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them in the description box below. If you use any of these and you can give people some recommendations and reviews, also leave that in the description box below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like this video, and I'll check you guys in my next one. Bye!